all 140 of the PLN athletes into the system, and the randomizer will randomly select 7 members of the roster for each of the teams. The randomizer is amazing. I created this years ago. This thing does so much more than just matchmaking. For example, you could give me any 7 numbers. Any 7 numbers. I can type them into the randomizer, and then within 24 hours, I could kick back the same 7 numbers in a completely different sequence. This thing does everything. But for today, what we're going to do is we're just going to take a look at how do we select which athletes and which sports we will feature during PLN's Friday Night Fights. Starting June the 13th, every Friday night through the summer.
Wow. So you're saying that you would get a Karjitsu guy to possibly compete in slap fight?
Well, I wouldn't do it myself. No, that would be the randomizer, friends.
Right, but are these athletes going to be able to... Do you have a laugh track?
I do.
Okay.
The athletes of PLN typically are signed to one promotion or another, but over the years I've had lots and lots of slappers ask me if they can participate in Karjitsu, or maybe somebody from Coffin Wars wants to be a tire wrestler. A lot of the chest choppers are interested in slapping, so typically that's not something that we do at Pro League Network, but in this competition, it's all random. The randomizer will select the sports each week, it will select the competitors each week, and it will consider all things necessary to build fire matchups in a way that matchmakers that are human cannot.
So, you've got all these athletes, so obviously from different weight classes. How is that going to work if they randomly select each other to go against each?
So we will have 42 athletes competing. They will be identified by team color. For example, the blue team, red team, gold team, pink team, purple team, and green team. Each of those teams will have 7 members, and they will whittle each other down until this points-based competition reveals who is the top of the heap for 2025.
Okay.
Dallin?
Yes. I know that was probably a dig at me because I'm colorblind, but I think you mentioned some colors that were inaccurate.
The thing about being colorblind, Dallin, is that you don't hear the colors differently. That's color deaf, you dummy.
Okay.
Colorblind is when you can't see what race a person is.
Yes. Yes.
Like me. You have no idea.
No.
Is he Korean? Yes! Jeez.
So, can we go through the colors again? The team colors, are they set?
Yes.
Okay.
The team colors: blue, green, red, pink.
No.
Gold, chartreuse, lemon.
It's right here, man. You can just look.
Brown, indica.
It's not even a color. What is that? Okay. So just red, white, and blue is good. And then gold, purple, and green. You can remember red, white, and blue. I can't wait to see some of these guys compete in the different sports. So is it a matter of pushing that button and seeing the teams? Is that the next step?
Only I can be in charge of the button.
What's a coin pusher button?
The button is for me to push, and when the time is right, I will push the button.
Okay.
So what I'd like for everyone to know is once I do push the button, there's no going back. Are you ready to select the first team, Dal?
No, but I think you are.
I'm ready. I'm going to let you decide what color we begin with. You have the following options: blue, pink.
You know, you don't even have to go. Blue.
Blue.
Yes. Blue.
Okay, so as you can see here, Dallin, Frank the Tank, Cherokee Outlaw,
yes,
Mallet, Psycho, Zach Moore, Blake Howard, and Raven. So that's going to be the blue team for this summer's Friday Night Fights. and that's a good-looking team right there. One of the things that you can see here now that you've got an opportunity to see how the randomizer works is that we've got somebody from almost every sport considered here. Zach Moore is a Karjitsu champion, obviously.
Right.
Frank the Tank is a famous slap fighter. You've got Mallet, who's a slap fighter, and you've got Raven, who is a retired slap champion. So a lot of diversification here within these teams, and you never know. Cherokee Outlaw may be chosen instead of Chest Chop. Maybe he gets in the car.
Sure.
Maybe Frank the Tank is in tire wrestling. But anything
great.
can happen during Friday night fights.
Okay, I like it. That team looks strong. I'm trying to picture. I mean, that's the first one, but I'm curious. Can we go to the next team?
Yeah, we can go to the next team here. But one of the things that I would notice is the introduction here of Blake Howard. A lot of people that are fans of Slap Fight Championship have not yet met Blake Howard. We signed Blake about 2 months ago. Blake was with a different slap promotion, and he will make his debut during this 10-week series. So congratulations, Blake, for being a member of the blue team.
That is very cool.
Only I can push the buttons.
I wasn't going to push the button.
Next up, the gold team.
Okay.
Okay. So the gold team, Dallin, Gary Graham from Chest Chop, Shamokin Thunderclap, the Carpenter, Firecracker, Cole Owens, Mike Cardle.
That's a lot of personality there.
And Runt.
Yeah.
So we've got another great team here. Now, as you can see, it's very well diversified. You've got some choppers, some slappers, some grapplers, and that's what the randomizer does, is it takes all information, all the data, mixes it up, and gives you a diversified team. And so as you can see there, the blue team and the gold team, pretty similar, both very strong, and all kinds of crazy characters. So let's move forward now. Purple team. And the purple team, I thought that I would let you push the button, and then I decided no. Okay, so the purple team, we've got Fafo, Biscuit,
holy cow,
Smiley, John Chambers, Leroy Davis, FPS, and Grizzly. That's a great team.
These are all strong teams.
One of the things you'll notice here is that we don't have any choppers on this list, and that's because Fafo, he's a slap fight championship stalwart. Fafo competing now in Chest Chop. And then I can also mention to you that Biscuit is on this team, and Biscuit's asked me to compete in Chest Chop multiple times.
Oh, really?
So any one of these guys, anything can happen, but now we see the purple team is just as strong as the other two. And let's move to the pink team.
Okay.
So the pink team, we've got Rocky Moore, Johnny Lightning, The Cure,
Alex Stevens,
Cody Cox, Alex Stevens, Ground Shark, and Tim the Maniac Sylvia.
So those last two strong.
Alex Stevens, that's another name that you're probably not going to recognize. Alex Stevens is new to Pro League Network. He's a new recruit. We signed him about maybe a month ago. He came to us as a jiu-jitsu competitor primarily. But again, he's willing to try any of the PLN sports, and I'll be looking forward to seeing how Alex does. Also, you'll notice Ground Shark. Ground Shark has competed only at Karjitsu Championship, but I know he's chomping at the bit for an opportunity to try some more of our grappling sports.
Oh, that's great. Okay, and obviously Tim Sylvia, the one and only.
Tim Sylvia, multiple times Tim Sylvia has asked me if he can get a match at Ultimate Tire Wrestling. Tim is now in the best shape of his life. He says he's in incredible shape. He's down to 280 pounds.
Lost some weight.
And so he will be competing on the pink team, which I'm sure Tim will be very happy about. But Tim Sylvia, Never know where he's going to pop up. Let's hope that it's SlapFIGHT Championship, but also he's looking forward to some other opportunities.
Okay, well I'm very impressed with these teams so far.
All right, I would like to say thank you, but it was the randomizer.
I know.
Red team, let's go.
But you created the randomizer.
Oh, yes, I incepted it.
Look at this. Look at this.
David Glassburner, Steven Minsky, Slap Daddy, Johnny Dynamite, Okie Savage, Hood Billy, and the Cannon. That's going to be our red team, friends. And that's a great team as well. Now, some of you might not be familiar with Hood Billy. Hood Billy is a chest chop competitor. He's also expressed interest in several other PLN sports. But
He's
Hood
great.
Billy,
Great personality, too.
Absolutely. We took him with us to Los Angeles when we did the Coachella shows with T-Pain, and Hood Billy faced Fafo at that show.
Yeah.
And it was a great match, and Hood Billy could pop up anywhere during this series. All right, and last, the green team.
Yes.
Cannonball, the Wild Man, the Real Deal, Black Larry, Fletcher Estes, Max Highsmith, and Young and Lavish. So the green team just as strong. These are great teams, guys. We've got 6 incredible teams. Big names on these teams. The green team, to me, a big standout. We've got Big Cannonball. Everybody loves Cannonball from Chest Chop.
Yeah,
he's a lot of fun. He's also a dangerous guy. Black Larry, the MVP of the PLN. Everybody loves.
Favorite, yeah.
And, of course, we've got on the purple team, John Chambers. He's the perennial #1 contender at Karjitsu. We also have former champion Leroy Davis on the purple team.
Another huge personality. I mean, I like seeing that in the different teams. There's like different guys that are just awesome at competing and great personalities. It's going to be entertaining. I'm very excited.
Let's take a look at these one-on-one. Let's take a look at the blue team.
Yes.
Frank the Tank, obviously the biggest name, arguably the biggest name on the team. Frank the Tank. 25 slap matches to his record. He's also competed at Ultimate Tire Wrestling. He's competed at Karjitsu, Guerrilla Games. Most of that footage you've probably not seen, but you may get your opportunity to see Frank the Tank in some crazy sports during this run. Also, Cherokee Outlaw. You and I know him for a long time now.
Yeah.
The Cherokee Outlaw is a retired mixed martial artist. Competed in some of the MMA leagues that we ran back in the early 2000s. Mallet, of course, he'll be happy to see that he's on a team with Frank the Tank.
Absolutely, yeah.
And then we've got Psycho. Psycho is the standout of our smaller middleweight chest chop division. During our testings and our tryouts, Psycho won a 4-man tournament that we hosted. And so we signed him to the promotion, and then we found out, not 3-4 days later, that Psycho is the brother of the light heavyweight champion at SlapFIGHT, Slim Reaper. So Psycho's had ties to PLN for quite a while. Zach Moore, we all love Zach Moore. He's the middleweight Karjitsu world champion. And of course, Blake Howard from another promotion, brand new to PLN, looking forward to getting his start. And then of course, Raven.
Yeah.
We all love Raven. He was the undefeated lightweight champion. He retired and recently unretired and won the double barrel tournament.
I know he's down for anything.
Yeah, he's willing to be in any one of these sports as well.
Yeah.
So the blue team's looking strong. Just to take a look at this, of course, this is all random, so we haven't had an opportunity to look over these just yet. But I would say that the red team's very strong also.
Yeah.
We've got Okie Savage, we've got Slap Daddy, and we've got the Cannon. The Cannon is as good as it gets in the slap business.
Yeah.
We also have Johnny Dynamite and Hood Billy. These guys are professional wrestlers that compete at Chest Chop, and they're fantastic athletes. Also, we've got David Glassburner, Steven Minsky. These guys are great jiu-jitsu players. The red team is strong, Dally.
Yeah, but it depends on how they're going to get matched up, right? In what sport?
Well,
who against?
That's true, but the odds are you've got on the red team, you've got Glassburner, Minsky, and then you've got Slap Daddy, who's got 40 professional MMA fights. Right. So any one of the grappling arts, he's probably going to be well versed.
Yeah.
And then of course you've got Okie Savage, who multiple times has come to me and asked if he can be a part of Chest Chop. So anything can happen. The Cannon, of course, was a wrestler in high school and has asked me several times.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
And he's asked me several times if he can be part of tire wrestling and also Coffin Wars. So anything can happen. The red team is stacked. But also, look at the pink team here.
Yeah. There's not a weak team.
No, not at all. The pink team with Tim Sylvia, the undisputed super heavyweight slap fight champion, but also a 5-time UFC world champion. So stuffing someone in a tire might not be a difficult thing for him. And maybe also
getting him inside a car might be
getting him in the car may be harder than getting him out of the car. And of course, everybody loves Ground Shark.
Yes.
CJ Ground Shark Hunter, probably one of the favorites, Jiu-Jitsu Championship. And, of course, I'm looking forward to seeing what we can get him involved in. Cody Cox is another transplant. We haven't seen Cody Cox here yet at PLN, but he's from another slap league. He's recently signed with us. He's a chest chop athlete, and he's a slap fight athlete. So looking forward to seeing him show his skills.
Yeah.
The purple team also very diversified. Grizzly, big fan favorite. Grizzly of the purple team. Leroy Davis is also very popular. And of course, Fafo. Fafo is one of the biggest new stars of PLN in this last few years. But you've got Biscuit and Smiley, their teammates, FPS from Oklahoma. We've got a lot of talent on the purple team, a lot of talent on the gold team.
Yeah, my brain is just racing to try to figure out which is going to be the biggest challenge to step in. Like you mentioned, those guys have some wrestling background, so they probably do Jiu-Jitsu okay, right? But there's things like with slap fighting and even chest chop that is a technical skill that you have to, with the fouls and stuff like that if you haven't done it. So is there going to be some training and, are they just going to be thrown into it? Or how's that going to work?
They're just going to be thrown into it, Dallin.
Wow.
Yeah. It says in the Bible, everybody has a plan until there's a seatbelt wrapped around their carotid.
Yes,
that's from Leviticus.
Leviticus. Okay, yeah. I thought it was in Proverbs.
You're just being silly. Green team, Cannonball. I would like to see Cannonball in any grappling sport. The problem with Cannonball is I don't necessarily know if he's got a background in any sort of combat sports. I know he's a great showman. I don't know how his cardio is, but I actually probably do. And Big Cannonball, I wouldn't want him to slap me in the chest, and I wouldn't want him to slap me in the face.
Right.
But most of all, I wouldn't want to be responsible for stuffing him inside of a mid-sized tire. Yeah, all day. You need a spatula. No props at PLN, so it's probably a losing proposition. And of course, you can see here Fletcher Estes. That's another one. Fletcher Estes, down for anything. PLN fans have seen him with Jiu-Jitsu Championship primarily, but he's down for any sport, and I'm hopeful that the randomizer is kind.
Turn it up, get right. All hands, no height. PLM bringing that bite. Friday night fights. Whole squad locked tight. No rules, just right. We light it up tonight.
Crowd big, bass drop, line draw, can't stop. Step quick, no flop. We swing, we strike, we pop.
Game, all in. No flinch, no spin. We don't blink, we don't beg. PLM push edge to edge. Friday night fight. Turn it up, top tight. No hands, no hype. Feel alive, bringing back.
Friday night fight.
Hello, friendly friends, and welcome to PLN Studios right here in the beautiful Ozark Mountains. My name is JT Tilley, and I'm here, as always, with America's sweetheart, Mark the Hammer Coleman. And Mark, it's week 2 of Friday Night Fights. It's a 10-week series from Pro League Network where every week we see a different combat sport. And tonight, as you know, SlapFIGHT Championship. That's one of your favorites.
Yeah, JT, once again, you put this card together. Last-minute changes. I think the card got better with you. Congratulations. Great job always.
Thanks, Mark. I appreciate it. But the respect goes to the PLN randomizer. With the PLN randomizer, what we've been able to do is we've taken all 140 Pro League Network athletes, and we've chosen 42 of them at random and then selected them and put them into 6 individual teams. We've got the red team, green team, pink, blue, gold, and, of course, the green team, Dallin's favorite. Yes. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to have these teams wage war over the course of the next 10 weeks. Each team will send a representative or 2 from their team right here to the Thunderdome of Pain that is PLN Studios. And tonight we're going to find out just who will be enduring that pain at the barrel for SlapFIGHT Championship 45. And we're going to go down now to our host and our master of ceremonies and our lead official and our secondary official, all-around good guy, Dallin Getling.
Good evening, friends. Welcome to PLN Studios right here in Branson, Missouri. I am your host, Dallin Getling, and tonight we are kicking off our 2nd episode of Friday Night Fights, and the featured sport of the week is SlapFIGHT. All these matches are going to be sanctioned by Extreme Sport USA. I'm going to be your lead official. This show is produced by Will Reed, directed by JT Tilley, and of course this event is brought to you by Pro League Network, the world's leading purveyor in niche sports. So for your next sports obsession, go to ProLeagueNetwork.com. With that being said, I believe it's slap time. It's fight time. It's SlapFIGHT time! Are you ready for the slap down? All right, all of you here live, please direct your attention to these front screens as we meet our first competitor.
Barrel number 2, we're going to see what the Carpenter has.
In for a fight. Pay attention here, man. This guy's hands. Look at the hands. They're so huge. This is scary.
Good God.
Bam! Oh my God! And the Carpenter blocked him. Wow! His technique's not great. Man, if he works on that, this guy's dangerous.
Unbelievable. And now we're going to see if the Carpenter has the chin for one of these slaps from FPS, man.
Chin up.
Oh, and he's falling down slowly. Took him a long time to fall down. He's going to get up quickly. We got some fights on our hands, Mark.
Lots of action here.
I'll tell you what, these 2 alternates, they are excited to be. When I went and told them they were going to get a berth into the tournament, they both couldn't believe it, but instead they both got into the tournament. Okay, good.
All right, let's bring out our first competitor from the yellow team. Give it up for the Carpenter!
And there he is, Black Larry. He's a superstar on the rise. People absolutely love this kid. Very intense. Black Larry loves to compete. Round 1.
Oh! Okay, this is fun. It looks like Larry's out quickly.
Black Larry, very quick on top. Let's see what he can do here.
He's going to lock up that arm.
It's now 1-1. 30 seconds remaining in round 1. Nice point scored by Cameron Harris with the arm drag.
Whoa! A fantastic shot from Black Larry, and Firecracker goes down hard.
Well, I've worked with Black Larry a couple times, so I will go with him. Young and explosive. He got him in the air.
Oh, he's got him up.
Almost got a dunk early on.
One of the most popular new slappers of recent years. Fantastic athlete.
Oh, and he drops Shamokin Thunderclap. Oh, and he drops Hunter. Wow, Cameron Harris absolutely dominating.
And introducing his next competitor, from the green team, Black Larry!
This is his 8th appearance at the barrel. He was not scheduled to compete this evening. He was actually just here as a spectator representing and supporting his green team teammates. But the competitor that was supposed to face the Carpenter missed weight by 25, 30 pounds. It was just not enough for us to feel comfortable. And so we called the little red phone that rings at Black Larry's house, and he's going to step up again on short notice for about the 5th time.
Black Larry to the rescue, but the Carpenter has to be grateful for that, but now he has to face Black Larry.
Yeah, he's got the biggest hands in the league. The biggest hands, regardless of division, regardless of weight class, regardless of sport. The Carpenter is a weirdo.
He's feeling it. The Carpenter's feeling it. Very anxious.
Yeah, a little anxious here. Look at the intensity on the Carpenter's face here. He's got a crazy little stance, but sometimes these work.
Looks pretty solid to me.
Black Larry with the cool headband tonight.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Oh
my God!
No!
The
Look.
Carpenter goes down like a sack
Wow.
of potatoes. He almost bounces off the mat.
That does not look good.
He's okay. He didn't make contact with the concrete, but boy, his corner man sure had to hustle there. That was one of the bounciest knockouts we've seen, but it looks like the Carpenter's okay. Our EMT is keeping him from standing up now. He's not all the way there. They're going to rule this a knockout most definitely, and Black Larry is going to come out of the back room, pick up a big win, and run back. But right now it's all about the Carpenter, making sure the Carpenter's okay. And as you can see there, he's just realizing, oh, shit, I got knocked out. That was a tough one for him. He just got a bad draw here. Black Larry's probably going to give this guy a big hug and a safety meeting.
Black Larry, just a monster, turning into a man right in front of everybody's eyes.
All right, I can see the medic and the Carpenter are having a quick
Trying to
conversation.
figure out where he's at. I've been here before.
Now he's wondering, why are all these people in my living room? Okay, our lead official, Dallin, is saying, let me just tell you a few things here about Amway and the different ways that it's changed my life. These opportunities that he takes are sometimes a little tacky. All right, it looks like they're going to make their way to the back and check this guy out, make sure he's okay. And while that's happening, let's listen in here to the declaration of the winner from our host and lead official, Dallin Getling.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have your winner due to a devastating knockout. Your winner from the green team, Black Larry! Wait, no. You thought I was tapping you because you're done.
Yep.
No, sir, brother. I want to talk to you a little bit. I know you have mixed feelings because you got the W. It was a devastating knockout, but it was a devastating knockout, and that's one of your brothers, right? Your fellow competitors. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I've worked hard. I hate knocking people out like that, but I got to do what I got to do. But he's a beast.
Yeah. So now you're going to go out there and make sure he's okay, and
Yes, sir.
and probably celebrate a little bit with your team a little bit later.
Let's go, green team.
Yeah, absolutely. You were in some big points tonight, brother. Catching up to that pink team. But I'll give you a chance to give a shout out to anybody you want.
BFC Extreme and my family. Thank you to anybody that supports me. Y'all keep me going. And thank you to PLN.
All right, brother. Well, you are fun to watch. Can't wait to see you again. Great job. Way to represent the green team. Your winner, Black Larry.
can't stop. Step quick, no flop. We swing, we strike, we pop.
Whole game, all in. No flinch, no spin. We don't blink, we don't beg. PLN push edge to edge. 5 day night fight. Turn it up, slap tight. No hands, no height. Be the line, bringing back.
5 day night fight.
All right, so Mark Coleman, after our first fight, it looks like the green team's going to take home 5 points for the KO. And I should mention that this is week 2 of Friday Night Fights. Last week, right here in Branson, Missouri at PLN Studios, as you can see here, Mark, we had our competition between the 6 teams inside the car. And at the end of the night, the purple team walked away with 3.75 points. The gold team, the pink team, and the green team all tied for second right now, 2.5 points. And a big turd for the blue and red teams, nothing, 0, not a single point for any of them, not one single point for any of those 12 professional athletes in a whole entire event, not 1 point. Mark?
Time to score some points. What's the question?
Well said, Mark. So here's what we know. We know that at the end of the night, there will be actually 2 green team competitors. That means they will amass their points, and then their points will be divided by 2 and added to the leaderboard. What that means is at this point in the Friday Night Fight team competition, the green team has just pulled ahead of the purple team. Blue and red team, no points. Let's go to Dallin.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to bring out our next opponent. We'll go ahead and watch his introduction package.
I tuck, yeah.
All right, bottom of round 1, finally. Oh, now that wasn't bad at all, but Fafo is crazy. Look at this dude. He's laughing at Cowboy. Definitely witnessing the birth of a star here, but he's about to take 2 big shots. Oh, my gosh. Now, that was a big, big shot, and he's going to stare Frank right in the eyes. And look at the face here, Fafo, Mark. Fafo's crazy. He loves it. Here we go. Whoa! Oh my God! Fafo turned out the lights for just a second there. Neither of these guys have any fear, Mark. Both of these guys looking for the big win tonight, and here we go, round 1. All right, and Fafo with a big right hand.
And introducing from the purple team, Fafo!
He's really made a big name for himself. Representing the purple team, it's Fafo, F-A-F-O. I think he's named after his mom. I'm not sure where it's a Hungarian. I don't know if he's Hungarian. I met his mom.
Guarantee war when you face this guy.
Absolutely. In his corner, Frank the Tank, his former opponent. He was part of a duo that fought Frank 2 versus 1.
I'm excited about Rocky because he's been training hard. It's going to be a good war.
All right, Frank squaring up here for round 1. Look at the rotation. This is a 260-pounder. Wow. Rocky's back. Here we go. Bottom of round 1. Okay, not bad. Rocky's in it.
Good start.
2 legends of slapping battling for the People's Championship.
Bam.
Rolls his eyes back in his head again, Mark, and Rocky stays in the pocket.
Perfect
again.
slap. 2 pioneers right here.
3.
Boom.
He's throwing clean slaps again, and that's what matters.
Cracks him.
Oh, my goodness. These are tough shots. Most men would go down for 1.
And introducing his opponent from the pink team, Rocky Ironheart Moore!
What a cool fight, Mark Coleman. It's Rocky Moore He's a legendary figure.
Looking good in pink, big, strong, powerful Rocky.
Yeah, this guy came on the scene, SlapFIGHT 3 in 2018. He was a middleweight back then. His first fight was versus Wolverine. I mean, this guy has seen it all. He's fought Frank. He's fought Darius. He's fought Wolverine. He's fought all of the greats, and still in it.
Big fight right here. One guy works fast, one guy works slow.
Yeah, it's the new bad boy of slap fighting versus the veteran bad boy. And who would ever think they'd be wearing pink and purple?
Go.
All right, here we go, Mark Coleman.
Let's go.
It's round one, and Rocky Moore has earned the first slap.
Big boys right here. Look at this.
Rocky looking intense.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, that was a little bit ugly. I'm not so sure there wasn't a little bit of a flinch there. And I don't know if they're going to call it or if he's just getting a daddy talk, like a warning.
Yeah,
if you do that
would have been a
again,
horrible start because it puts you on the edge. So it's good he just got a daddy talk.
those kind of ended up with kind of a crappy fight. Start. That slap was really unproductive. So shame on you, Fafo. Let's do better next time. Good stance from Rocky here. He's been here many times. He's got some new shoes that have the heel blacked out on them.
I like him.
To hide his stepping. That big wallop on the forehead of Fafo.
No.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Wow! Oh no, he's doing that.
First barrel whacker.
This man, he hates the barrel. He hates it. All right, the first thing we point out here is right above the left eye of Fafo is a big old huge welt from that crazy first slap.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, something funky there.
Not much on that one.
Okay, we've got an official warning
Was
here.
that a flinch? Yeah, that showed how far that last one went up to the temple there with the finger.
Yeah, absolutely. I can tell that Fafo doesn't realize he's flinching. He's talking to his cornerman. He said, I don't think I'm flinching. But when he sees the playback, he'll realize it's just a tiny little movement there. And I still think that the slaps they haven't been great, but it wasn't because of the flinch. That's kind of a weird moment. Here we go. Is it the slap from the right or the punch from the left?
1, 2, 3.
Whoa! Rocky eats a big one.
Put a little extra zip on it, like at third.
Wow.
Swing.
He sure did. Rocky Moore eats a fat one.
I love it. He's staying right there. Then he walks away. We'll see how long he takes.
Man. Rocky Moore eats a fat one. In his pink shirt. He's back already. He's recovered. One thing about Rocky that you can count on is that he's going to take every second of every break. He likes to slow play the show. He always likes to let the swelling in his mouth get to the point where it's unbearable. But Rocky Moore still in it early in the fight. And so far, just the tiny welt above the eyeball of Fafo.
He would have been a good wrestler getting them 5-second extra time.
Yeah, he would have been, yeah. I mean, the slaps.
There's a piece of hair in the tongue.
Ice on the mat.
Oh, he's just
I'm not sure what's happening here, man. Rocky just seems to be.
It's like three-wasted.
It seems like it's all arm and shoulder.
Yeah, his first two swings look okay, but then he swings it.
Well, I hope he pulls that together. That's not the way he slaps typically. A little off. Of course, he's also a slow burn. Look how intense he is. He's talking some crap.
Maybe it's the shirt, pink.
Tough guys wear pink, man.
Not if they don't know it.
Right, here we go. Good rotation from Fafo. Oh, my God! This is the thing about Rocky Moore. Anyone that's been around slap fighting for any length of time, you can see Rocky will sit out. He'll sit out at the barrel. That way, just in case he gets his bell rung, he's got that extra second to catch himself. And that's what happened. You can see the eyes roll back in his head, but he sits out. See, right here. See, I think he was trying not to milk that one, but he just couldn't help it.
Here we go. He moved a little closer.
Okay, slapped him right in that welt.
Nose, the eye. Came up short again, though.
Yeah, he slapped him up high there. Oh, now we got Fafo doing some super fast eye blinking here. Oh, he got the warning. Oh, that was good damage.
That was a club.
Oh, that was also a good sell by Fafo, man. Yeah, he got the warning here.
Doing that chest chop, getting better.
These guys are taking a look at the replay here. Oh, and Fafo says, come here. And then again, Rocky smashed the barrel. Why are you so mad at the barrel, bro?
Come on, Fafo. 1, 2, 3.
Oh! Mark! Fafo is slapping the absolute shit out of Rocky, and Rocky just is eating it.
Come on.
He's calling back to the barrel here.
A little bit deeper next round.
I think it's important to mention that Frank the Tank and Rocky have fought each other many times. Frank's in the corner of Fafo telling him to disrupt the pace. Don't let Rocky stall.
2, 3.
It's another softie.
Yeah, it's you and I can both see what's happening here. Rocky, for some reason, is just throwing arm swings, arm and shoulder, no legs, no torso.
Is he injured?
No, he's actually as healthy as he's ever been, man. I just think that right now he sometimes has a tendency to play to the crowd a little more, and in a little later rounds he comes alive. But Fafo's going to get in his head here. Got a great crowd tonight. 75 of our closest friends and fans. They are ready to have a good time. Mark Coleman.
Big one right here.
Fafo with another big shot coming in. Big ham hock.
He's in close.
Oh, you see what I mean, Mark? He rolls his eyes back just for a second, and because he's got himself based out like that, he just has that extra little second. Rocky Moore, a veteran of 86 rounds of slap fighting. 86 rounds, Mark. $43 of those rounds were against the barrel. Oh, that was so shitty. What's going on here? I don't understand why these slaps are so bad tonight. And look,
Fafo just needs to bring him in a little bit closer.
Fafo ready to rock. Closer. He wants a knockout.
Come on.
That's not going to be easy with this guy.
Here we go. Here we go. Nope. Coming up short, man.
You can hit Rocky Moore with your you can hit Rocky Moore with your car. He's not easy to knock out. So far, Fafo is the clear winner of this match, but Rocky is refusing to drop.
Rocky gonna need something big here.
This is an intense moment. Rocky Moore with a big shot here. Okay, a little bit better. Not bad. Also not good.
Good little roll there with the chin. Right back at it.
Here we go. Fafo coming back in quick.
A little bit closer.
Round 7.
Just solid slaps.
I'll tell you what, these guys are. This is really, really good here. Fafo invested in some wrestling shoes, Mark. That was a wise move here. He knew that we were on wrestling and the jiu-jitsu mats at these events.
What the hell did he used to wear? I thought he always had them.
No, man, he used to wear some crazy tennis shoes. He had all kind of colorful outfits. Yeah, I fully believe in the wrestling shoes. I think that's a great,
they're perfect.
great
for
choice.
this.
I like barefoot too. 1, 2, 3. That was a good shot. Believe you me, Fafo he's a showman. Oh, he's crip walking in a purple shirt.
I would not go barefoot, JT.
I definitely would go barefoot, especially against you, Mark. Hell, I might even just not use my hands.
They'd be able to take care of you quicker at the hospital.
Oh, Mark, you'd be in so much trouble. And then I'd go to prison for elderly abuse. Round 8. 2, 3. Oh, man. Knocked a booger out, Mark. Did you see that? Wow. One lucky fan. All right, so far the damage done to the barrel is worse than the damage done to Fafo. So he needs to concentrate those bombs on the face and chin. All right, Fafo's eating him up here, man. I love Rocky, but he's just not at his normal self here.
Fafo's got that roll down perfect tonight.
Fans of the
Time
pink
and
team.
everything.
Yeah, exactly. The timing's perfect. The fans of the pink team are rooting for Rocky more. The purple team wants their lead back.
Bring him closer.
A win for Fafo by knockout or decision will bring them back to the lead. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Wow!
That was a good whack. Now that was solid.
Yeah, that was cool, man. And that cotton ball looked crazy. All right, we're coming up here on the end of the match. We've got a warning for flinching on Fafo and a warning for clubbing on Rocky, but no penalties. This is a fun fight, but we can see who the winner is. Rocky needs to do something crazy right now. Look at the stink face on Rocky Moore. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So Rocky's fought a clean fight here. At this point, maybe a club by Fafo would give Rocky a shot. Maybe a club. But he could probably boop his nose and get the decision.
1,000,000,000 to 1 odds.
Oh, the crowd is on
He'll
fire.
go for it, though. Went for it.
Rocky Moore eats 10 big slaps from Fafo. You know, this win puts Fafo really high in the rankings. This makes him the #1 contender.
He looks like it. He looks like a contender.
Let's listen in here, and then we'll take a look at this replay.
All right, great match, guys. Made it to the 10 rounds. Fantastic. Let's give one more big round of applause. You guys took some shots. We do have a winner. Your winner for the purple team, Fafo! Well, I think you just pulled your team at least a tie. No, I think you got the lead again. The purple team maybe took the lead with that win right there.
Yes, sir.
So that was a battle. Did you expect it to go 10 rounds?
Yes.
Really?
Rocky's a tough person.
And you're a tough person.
Yes, sir.
So
Every day.
Okay, well, good job, man. Were you ever rocked?
No.
Didn't think so. Do you think he was?
Maybe once.
Okay.
Maybe once.
But not enough to get loopy.
No.
All right, well, man, great job. You showed out again. You just keep getting better and better every time we see you. Obviously, you're putting the work in. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yes, I'd like to give a shout out to my wife, Samantha, of course. JT Tilly. BFC Extreme, baby. All of my kids, but there's one person that's not here tonight that I want to give a special shout out to. Mason, we did it, baby. We did it, dog.
Woohoo! All right, well, go celebrate with your team. Your winner, Fafo from the purple team.
strong, can't stop. Step quick, no flop. We swing, we strike, we pop.
Whole game, all in. No flinch, no spin. We don't blink, we don't beg. PLN push edge to edge. Fight day, night fight. Turn it up, top tight. No hands, no hype. PLN bringing back.
Fight day, night fight.
Mark was in the back checking on Rocky Moore, and I didn't get a chance to ask, how's he doing?
I forget.
Rocky was pretty messed up. He had some road rash when he walked by. I saw he had some blood, and that's the thing people don't realize about slap fighting is that the beard is not a cushion. For the last 8 years we've been doing slapping. The beard is not a cushion. The beard is another way to injure your opponent. I used to see guys 5-6 years ago just big pieces of road rash torn out of their face. We saw one fight like that on the undercard tonight, and then of course Rocky. I don't know how he's doing. I hope he's okay, but I do know that he's got some road rash. He'll be sleeping on his left cheek tonight.
He's okay.
Yeah, he's okay. Our next fight's going to be exciting, actually. Right now what's happening is the blue team and the green team are struggling for the lead in the Friday Night Fights team challenge. But this next matchup is going to give us an opportunity to put a couple of new teams on the board. So this will be a fun matchup. What we'll go ahead and do is roll the package of the first competitor.
Here we go, barrel one, Smiley teeing off. Oh, and Smiley stuns him. Perfect tuck, good shoulders, everything looks good here on Smiley. Here we go. Smiley eats it and catches the half. Super cool. Crazy slap from Concrete Finisher. Oh, not today. Not today. These guys don't want to go down, Mark. Concrete Finisher. Staying on his feet. Looking like Frankenstein.
Smiley yelling.
Holy smokes.
From the purple team, Smiley!
Member of Team Biscuit representing the purple team. The purple team is at this early stage in the competition, week 2. The purple team's crushing it, and Smiley's looking to strengthen the lead here. But the green team is on their butts, and again, the blue team and the red team, no points. I think they're trying to get points. Just no.
Proud U.S. Marine, father of 5, Shamokin Thunderclap. He's well known to have the heaviest hand in the middleweight division. Looks like it's working out. Oh, fantastic slap by Shamokin Thunderclap. All right, so Kage's going to return fire here on STC. Oh, man, and STC eats it. Shimoken Thunderclap now teeing off on Slap Kage. I tell you, I like the form of Slap Kage. Slap Kage eats another slap. Checking his placement here. Shimoken Thunderclap with the windup. Coming in hot. Oh, now that was a fantastic slap. This is the first opportunity for Shimoken Thunderclap to put his hands on Larry. Shimoken Thunderclap with several knockouts on his record. And he's now a lightweight.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome, representing the yellow team, Shamokin Thunderclap!
There he is, Shamokin Thunderclap, all the way from Shamokin, PA, Mark. And
Love this guy, sober brother most of the time, veteran of slap fighting.
I think he's one of the coolest looking slappers, man. Yeah, Shamokin Thunderclap has a crazy story. He's been through a lot of stuff. Some self-inflicted, some not self-inflicted. But I always thought he looked like one of the characters from the movie Newsies, the Disney musical.
He prefers to be called Popeye.
Popeye. You know, fun fact about Shimoken is that he started his career as a slapper at 200 pounds, and now he's 165. That's incredible. All right, he just won the coin toss. That's dangerous for Smiley. All right, we're back. It's round one. Smiley with a good defensive stature. Now, look here, Mark, how far away Smiley is. Look how far he is from the barrel. That's a slick move there on the ball. Oh, Smiley's nervous. Stays up. Oh, look at he psyched him out.
Wow, that was sweet.
This kid was going to fall. He caught himself mid-fall. And I'm not even sure if he knows right now what the official's saying to him. He's just going to need to recover here. Shamokin Thunderclap, tough guy, U.S. Marine, proud father, crazy human. Look at his face. It's like he's got to poop right now.
Growling.
1, 2, 3. Oh! Smiley was something big.
Big stuff.
Wow, we got to fight Mark Coleman. Smiley.
Better and better.
You know, Smiley's on Team Biscuit. These guys train all the time. Shimoken Thunderclap, he's been training in jiu-jitsu lately, spending a lot of his time looking for an opportunity to get into some PLN sports.
Both guys look healthy.
Shimoken looks great at lightweight.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh, Shimoken. Wow. Now you can see here what's happening is Smiley doesn't want to show any weakness, so he jumped up really quickly here. And I'm hoping the medic's going to go in and take a look here, because you got to be very careful.
And a flinch warning.
Yeah, he went down, popped up real quick, and you could kind of see he had some tremors going there for a second. This is the thing about Shamokin Thunderclap at lightweight. He's a very heavy hitter. When we tested the power on the power cube with all of our slappers, Shamokin Thunderclap had one of the hardest slaps in the light heavyweight division. He's now a lightweight.
Come on, Smiley.
Second round here for Smiley.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, Smiley!
Gobbled him.
Stuns his opponent, knocks off his cool hat. What a good fight, Mark. Now the situation is a little bit dangerous here for Smiley. It's round 3 of a 10-round fight, and he's already got 2 knockdowns. So if Smiley goes down again, that makes 3 knockdowns. 2? Yeah, he went down twice.
He doesn't know he's got 2.
Let me check and see and verify that. Smiley looked at us like I was crazy.
Yep.
He just fell down a second time.
Find out.
Okay, I'm told he was rocked, but he didn't go down. So 1 knockdown.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, so yeah.
Sounded different.
So I was told he was rocked.
Yeah.
He almost went down, and he's going to tap here. Something's going on with Smiley. That's going to be the fight. Shamokin Thunderclap's going to be the winner, and it looks like there might be something with the teeth of Smiley. It looks like he's got an issue here. I think that's a smart move. He's getting the shit slapped out of him. He's going down.
Gotta be a reason. We'll find out the reason.
Your winner, due to a tap out, Shamokin Thunderclap. All right, well, that ended quicker than we thought. What are your feelings on that? Looks like you do have some scars there. You got a good shot on you. That first shot, yeah?
Oh, yeah, man. He rung my bell the first hit.
He did.
Oh, yeah, I got a tickle and a half on that one, bro. Yeah, it had me scared.
Yeah?
I ain't going to lie. It had me scared because I don't put nothing past none of these gentlemen that do this.
Yeah. Well, he has a great wind-up, puts a lot of power behind it. It's very deceiving for his size. He can really back a wall up.
Yeah, I ain't going to lie. He had me scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no problem.
I think he was nervous, too. He was moving his head a lot during, while you're trying to wind up, and I'd warned him before that. So he did. I think he didn't want to take 2 shots in a row, but it's a 10-round fight. He could have come back, but you, sir, got the yellow team on the board. So you got 5 points tonight for the yellow team.
Yes, sir.
Do you have anybody else from the yellow team competing? I don't remember.
Oh yeah, Carpenter.
Okay, so hopefully he'll get a W for you. Oh, so he got the
Yeah, you got
okay.
yeah.
Okay. Well, good job. You represent, so you got 2.5 points, I believe.
Yep.
All right. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
I'm gonna give a shout out to my children again, my brother Harry, and all the people from when I was with Fight Factory. And man, Heather, I can't wait until you come home, Heather, and everybody. Thank you so much.
All right, brother. We'll go ahead and go celebrate with the yellow team. You deserve it.
SlapFIGHT.
Shamokin Thunderclap.
Night fights. Turn it up, get right. All hands, no height. PLM bringing that bite. Friday night fights. Whole squad locked tight. No rules, just right. We light it up tonight.
Crowd thick, bass drop, line drawn, can't stop, step quick, no flop. We swing, we strike, we pop.
Whole game, all in. No flinch, no spin. We don't blink, we don't beg. PLM push edge to edge. Friday night fight. Turn it up, top tight. No hands, no height. Feel alive, bringing that.
All right, we're back, and I got to say, that was a crazy finish. That fight ended way too quickly. Something was going on with Smiley. He decided he wanted to take two shots in a row. So I thought maybe at first, I thought maybe at first it was something with his teeth or something to do with his head or something. He looked like he was really jacked up. But I guess Dallin slid over here during the replay and told me that what happened was Smiley was going to be penalized. He didn't want to take two shots in a row, and that's fair. So. Big team, the gold team, big moves for the gold team. They're now on the board. They're up in the top 3 spots, so that's fantastic for the gold team, or as Dallin would call it, the yellow team. Yellow team.
Yes, Smoking looking good at that weight class.
That's kind of inappropriate, Mark. All right, we've got another fight coming up. This is a big fight, so let's go ahead and roll the package of the first competitor.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go ahead and bring him out here. He is new to PLN, so let's give a warm welcome to Break It Blake.
Forgot to tell everybody that Break It Blake has no package. He comes to us from a competing organization, and this is his first appearance at the Barrel. Blake Howard, great guy, glad to have him here, but we have no idea what to expect from Blake. Only at his previous organization, he did have a big, big victory. So let's take a look at his competitor. The Okie Savage is a top-ranked arm wrestler in the state of Oklahoma.
Hell of an athlete right here. Baseball soccer player, see if he can see.
Look at the intensity. Oh, and a big slap, and Demon does the stanky leg, but stays on his feet. Now, I noticed at the weigh-ins last night that Okie Savage, he just got massive arms, and when you shake his hands, they feel like feet.
Great.
Okay, and he has rocked him. Bottom of round 1. Oh, let's go. Okie Savage has a chin mark. Okie Savage winding up. And good catch. That was a clean slap.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing the red red team. Give it up for Okie Savage!
I'm excited about this one. You see the concern on both guys' face.
Yeah, this is
lots of power here.
This is an exciting matchup. I've heard a lot of great things about Blake Howard in the process of getting him over here from that other organization. He's been really easy to work with and really intense, but this guy's he's got a tall drink of water in front of him.
You can see
here.
he's feeling it right now.
Now, he did notice that Okie Savage lost his last match. He lost it by a split decision, but he knows that there is a chance that he could beat this big giant guy.
For
but
sure.
Okie Savage is not wanting to lose again. And I should mention, Okie Savage from the red team, Blake Howard from the blue team. Neither team has any points, Mark.
Yes, Okie Savage has put on 8 pounds of muscle since his last fight. He was not happy with losing.
Oh, my God. All right, Blake Howard's going to win the coin toss. Now this, Mark Coleman, is a big opportunity to make a statement for both Blake Howard and the blue team, who have no... Good job. Oh, my goodness, you can feel the intensity in the room, Mark Coleman.
Okie Savage will take advantage of that chin tuck as best he can. He's got a good stance.
Yeah, he's cleaned up. He had a shoulder problem. He looks like he's cleaned that up. Oh! A little bit of movement there. A little bit of a flinch there, but also a big club. And I'd have to see the replay here. That was a good, solid slap to the eye socket.
Flinching and the club?
Well, here's the thing. At SlapFIGHT Championship, you cannot call a defensive foul on an offensive foul. So if it is a club, you can't call the flinch. But if the flinch caused the club, that's a different story.
You can see him tense up. His whole body was shaking.
Yeah, he was a nervous wreck. It's an unknown fighter here. Now, the crowd wants this man to get up and fight, but that is not the reason to stand up and fight. Okay, yeah, it looks like we've got a legal slap here. We've just taken a look at the film. That was legal.
Come on, he's going to need some time. Crap.
Looking at the footage now.
Let's go, Okie. Come on, brother. Pull it together.
There's a flinch. It wasn't a club either.
Yeah,
wow, did you see that?
No, I don't think it was a club.
Through the miracle of modern technology, we're taking a look at this footage here, and that's okay. We've got a few minutes here while Okie Savage recovers, and it looks here. Now they're reviewing the footage now, but it looks here as we go frame by frame. Okie Savage was a nervous wreck. He was shaking. Oh, he's up, Mark.
Yes. Let's go, baby.
Okay, I didn't catch what the verdict was. They were looking at the film here right next to us, and it looks like it was high, but that's not what constitutes a club. What constitutes a club is how deep the heel of the hand goes, but finger in the eye would change that. I didn't see that on the footage, but I'm not sure what the official result was, so we'll have to listen in here in a moment. Now, there's a serious conversation here between the Okie Savage and Dallin Getling here to decide if the match is going to continue. Okie Savage representing the red team, who has no points. He's going to take a walk over here. And the problem is he's now crossed over to the other side of the barrel, which is not allowed at SlapFIGHT.
What?
So this is where a fighter walks to the crowd to talk to his wife. I wouldn't do that if I were you. That's extremely embarrassing. I would not do that.
I agree. I think he heard you, but...
Yeah, I hope so. I hope she did too, because that's not something you can do.
No.
You don't corner your fighter from the stands like that. And we got a long, long break here. I hope he continues to compete. But he looks upset. He looks like his feelings are hurt. I don't think he realizes that there was a tiny little flinch there. But I wouldn't want this guy pissed at me, Mark. I wouldn't. Blake Howard gives him a fist bump, a little bit of an apology there. Okie Savage with mallets for hands. Blake Howard still. And Blake Howard is asleep. Oh my gosh. Now that was a big knockout, Mark. We're going to just make sure that Blake Howard's okay here.
That's it, brother. He went stiff.
I want to reiterate here, that's a knockout. We don't want to celebrate that knockout too much until we've got the guy on the floor in good shape here. So I just want to encourage everybody to show some decorum here while we check this out. Now, looking back at that first slap from Blake Howard, it was a legal slap. It was absolutely a legal slap. And also, we've got Okie Savage on a knee over here. He's again encroaching. He's not supposed to cross the barrel line, so he's trying to check on his opponent. But right now, it's more about the medic. Again, first slap from Blake Howard was clean. It was powerful. A little bit ugly, but it was there. When you get slapped in the eye at Slap Fight Championship, that doesn't necessarily mean you were clubbed. Sometimes that just means the guy wasted his slap to the chin.
Okie did put on 8 pounds, and he looked good before this show. He is gigantic. He has the power.
Yeah, he's a really powerful man, pro arm wrestler. Blake Howard also, though, very powerful guy. You could see that he scared Okie. Okie came back with everything he had. He just didn't like that foul at all. But when he sees this fight, he'll realize there was no foul. It was just a really high strike. All right, our medic looks a little concerned here. Blake's going to get up, but he's a little bit wobbly. But he's okay. You can see on the face of Blake, he's just not quite all back yet. We're going to take him back to the lounge in the back and make sure he's okay. And we'll check back, guys. We'll get back with you in a moment about how he's doing. We're going to go down to the barrel, and our host, Darren Godfrey.
All right, so I'm here with your winner, Okie Savage. Great job. There was a moment there that you weren't sure whether you were going to continue. Can you tell us what was going on?
I couldn't see out of my eyes, just pure dark blurriness. Just now getting my vision back just now. I couldn't see what number. He said, what number am I holding up? He was holding up 2. I said 1.
Really?
And he told me I continue, so here I am.
All right.
But first of all, I want to make sure I give all my glory to Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, because without him, I wouldn't be here today. I want everyone to know that.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I'm sure you don't regret moving on. You took one more shot, and the match ended. You got the W for the red team.
That's right.
Good job. Go ahead and give a shout out to anybody you want.
I'm going to give a shout out to my wife. Let her know I love her so much.
All right, man. Well, way to represent the red team. Good job. Go celebrate with them. Your winner, Okie Savage!
Step quick, no flop. We swing, we strike, we pop.